Good morning, dears. How are you today? This is the last session that we study in it another scientific skill before starting with our science lessons for this year. Today we are going to learn how to construct a concept map. As we said, we present data in different forms like the table that we learned the last time and a concept map that we are going to learn how to draw today. Now I will show you how to construct a concept map, then I will illustrate that using an example. Okay? Observe with me. So we start by drawing a frame, a line, and arrows, another frame, okay? In the main one here, we put the main idea that we are talking about, and each arrow represents a key that we are going to know what is it from the title or from the question that we have to answer. Here also we continue by drawing another arrow and a frame if required so in the question. So don't worry, you now will understand everything when we start by the example. Okay? Let's see what do we have now. We have to read the text carefully, then read with me the question carefully too. Construct a concept map showing the types of food diet of animals and the definition of each. Just like with that we did in the table, we have to look for the main idea in the question. What are we going to talk about? It's the food diet. And what about the subtitles that we need? Here we have the arrows or the keys for the arrows. We need to talk about the types of these food diets and the definition of each. Let's first read the text, understand it, and then we will continue by constructing the map. Animals in nature are classified according to what they eat. If they feed on plants, then they are called herbivores. Look here, this is a cow. The cow feeds on herbs, so it's called a herbivore. If they feed on animals, they are called carnivores, like the shark right here. So the shark is a carnivore because it feeds on small fish, for example, or on other animals. But if they feed on both plants and animals, they are called omnivores, like this bird right here. It feeds on seeds, which are plants, or insects, which are animals. That's why it's an omnivore. So let's go back to our question. As we have said, we have to find out the main title that we are going to put in our first frame. We have to know the meaning of the arrow, this is the first key. So we need the types of food diet. Do you know how many types of food diet do we have? Excellent, that's 3. So we have to put 3 frames underneath the main frame, and then we have to go to the other key, which is the definition. Excellent. So we have the first key, the second key, and here we have the main title that we put in the main frame. Now for the definition, we have to look at the text and find out the definition of each one. Okay, are you ready now to start constructing our map? Let's do that together. So, first we said that we are going to talk about the food diets. Okay? So why did we draw 3 arrows? Because we have 3 types of food diets. And we have also to draw another arrow to show the definition of each one. Okay? Now, what did we call the meaning of each arrow? It's a key. Very good. So the first one was the type and the second one was the definition. That's excellent. Now, what do we have to put as a title? We always start by the name of the map that we have constructed. So a concept map showing, we always start by saying a concept map showing. Okay, so what does it show? It shows the food diets of the animals and the definition of each one. Clear? Thank you. Now it's your turn. Read the text carefully, then construct a concept map showing the types of thermometers and their way of action on your science copybook. Don't worry, I will read the text for you, but then you will pause the video, construct the map, and then correct with me. So here we have, how many types of thermometers can you see? 3. Excellent. So thermometers are used to measure our body temperature. They are of several types. The electronic ear thermometer are put in the ears to measure the body temperature. The plastic strip thermometers are put on the forehead to measure the body temperature. We have a third type. The glass and mercury thermometers are put in the mouth to measure the body temperature. So again, let's see the question. Construct a concept map showing types of thermometers. So how many types do we have? So how many arrows do we need for the main topic? And then we have to write also their way of action. Can you tell me what are the keys for your concept map? Let me remind you of something. Always use your ruler and pencil in order to draw. You can use any shape you want. If you don't want it to be a solid frame, you can draw a cloud, a circle, whatever that you want. And then you have to put the arrows. When you're done constructing, don't forget to put the keys and the titles. Now, if you're ready, let's correct together. So here, the first arrow we said that it's for the types, and the second arrow it is for the way of action. Thermometers was our main title. The electronic ear thermometer was the first type. The plastic strip thermometer was our second type. And the glass and mercury thermometers was the third type. Now, what was the way of action of the first one? It is put in the ears. The second one, it's put on the forehead. And the third one, it's put in the mouth. What's missing now? The title. Excellent. So as we said, we always start by a concept map showing the types of thermometers and their way of action. Here, it's your turn now. You will do this exercise as a homework. Read carefully the text, then construct a concept map showing the states of matter and one example on each state. Of course, you will do it on your science copybook. Matter is found in nature in 3 states. The solid states. Solids cannot flow, such as an eraser. The liquid state. Liquids can flow, such as water. And the gaseous state. Gases can flow, like the air. One last time, don't forget the keys and the title. Thank you for listening.